Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing an all signs overview for the new moon in Libra. It's not just a new moon, it's just, oh Jesus Christ, really? Should I stop it? No, let's just plow through. It's not just a new moon in Libra, it's also a solar eclipse. It has already happened. I am a little bit behind on this one, but only by about half an hour. Okay, the energies are still thick there with it. The energies of the new moons and full moons normally precede the event and go past the event by about 3 days either side. So and still plenty of time. So first thing we're going to do, if you were new here, I put out a rune. That is the overall energy of the read of this particular cycle between this new moon and the full moon. I'll cut the cards and then we will get 12 out of there. These are just kind of to back that rune up a little bit. So our rune today is Faruas, which is the fawn. It's in reverse again. So maybe I think it was in reverse last time I had it out as well. So it's a rune of protection. It's protection, completions, warnings, contemplation. It's not completions, it's contemplation, decisions and luck. But it's in reverse. So maybe you're going to be unlucky this little cycle. Maybe you're going to be faced with decisions. Maybe there's warnings. Maybe you're just being overprotective. Maybe this indicates the danger has actually passed, but you're still feeling at risk from it. It could also be just simply pointing to the fact that you may be vulnerable at the moment. Okay, maybe, I don't know, something's happened within your life and it's leaving you feeling a little bit less safe than you would normally feel. Maybe it's all the events going on in the world. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which it's the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is it's not an abundance. That's the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is an abundance. The Ten of Wands is an energy of burdens. Maybe your abundance is making you burdened. Just imagine, we all want to win the lottery, but just imagine if you actually did. Just imagine all the people who find out and then suddenly come out of the woodwork. People you went to school with who you haven't spoken to for the last 20 years, all of a sudden coming to you being your best mate because, well, they want some of what you've got. Yeah, it becomes a bit of a burden. Just imagine meeting someone at a nightclub or a pub or a restaurant or whatever, and you falling in love with them, but then that niggly feeling of, well, are they only here because they want my money, comes into play. So there you go, an abundance of coupled with burdens. We've also got the Five of Cups. Well, in that case, it was the Five of Cups of your freedom, the loss of your freedom as soon as you got that money. And it will never be the same again. But generally speaking, it is a loss. Right, we are doing this read for the coming reads of what is blocking you. I decided this in the last monthly overview I done because, well, I was talking about maybe something's blocking them, and I said, well, that'd be a good thing to do for this read. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's have a look at what is blocking you in a nutshell, and then we'll dive deeper into it over the next coming couple of weeks. Okay, so Aries, you have got the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Could be communication of some description. Imagine it as a match. What is blocking you in this particular case? Maybe it's your last match and you don't want to use it until you absolutely have to. It could be one way that's working in with for us here. Maybe it's just damp and you're waiting for it to dry out. So that's what's blocking you. Okay, Taurus, you've got the Five of Cups. What's blocking you is the fact that you're dwelling on the past. You're dwelling on what's been lost in your life. It's a bit of a negative energy there. It's lost. It's gone. If it's meant to be back in your life at some point, It will come back into your life. Stop dwelling over it. Think about what you've still got left. In most depictions, it'll be 3 cups knocked over and 2 cups still standing. Think about those 2 cups still standing. You haven't lost everything. You've still got some things. Concentrate on them. Start thinking positively. Okay, Geminis, you've got the star. What is blocking you? Oh, the star. Well, you could be that person with the abundance and the burdens. Okay, it's a kind of it's not the wishing and manifesting energy of the star. It's you're in the limelight. You're in the public eye. Everything's focusing in on you at the moment, and it's stopping you from doing what you want to be doing. Cancerians, let's have a look at us, shall we? We've got the moon. The unknown is blocking you. Okay, now that could be a fear of not knowing where the outcome may take you, which is causing you to freeze, or it could be that someone else is scared of not knowing where the outcome is going to go, not knowing if you're going to say yes or no, not knowing if it's the right thing to do or not. Okay, so basically whatever's blocking you is the unknown. Leos, the 2 of Cups, talked about that. I will show you that at the end. What's blocking the Leos in this particular cycle? It's a soulmate. A soulmate is blocking you from moving on to what you want to get to, or whatever it may be. So, yeah, it's some sort of soul connection which is holding you back. Now, that soul connection might not be a person. It might be a thing. It might be a job. It might be a relation. It might be a pet. Okay, but whatever it is stopping you from moving forward. Okay. Oh, the world. Okay. What's blocking you in your path and in your dreams at the moment is the fact that you have started something new. You may not realize you've started something new. You've passed the test. Everything is blocking you at the moment because you're now just starting your journey. You don't really have any idea of where it's going, how long it's going to take, and all these things are causing you to just, well, stand still and go, I feel. Okay, Libras, your energy at the moment, and it's your energy, it's your birthday time. So the Wheel of Fortune, what is blocking you at the moment is the fact that it's just not your time. Okay, off the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning round to your time, but it's not your time yet, and that's why things ain't progressing the way you want them to. Okay, 4 of Pentacles coming out for our Scorpios. You're hanging on to something. It's that simple. It's either a greed. You've got a greed going on. You're hoarding everything, not letting go of things, and that's what's stopping you from progressing. Okay, it's coupling up with that 10 of Wands and an abundance of, actually. You got too much. Okay, you've got to start cutting things out of your life to actually, I don't know, you're overburdened. You can't walk anymore. You've got too much stuff. You're carrying too much. Shut it off somewhere. Okay, and then you can start going again. Right, Sagittarius, you have got the Queen of Pentacles. What is stopping you? What's getting in your way at the moment? Is you're comfortable where you are. Okay, you're quite happy where you are. It might not be the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst either. So I would just sit here. I would just sit here and what's the right word? Procrastinate. Okay, so Page of Swords coming out for the Capricorns. Page of Swords. What? I'm being pulled up there. What's stopping you? Again, you don't know the outcome. Okay, and that's what's holding you back. But you're trying to be proactive on this. You're trying to find out with this Page of Swords. You're looking into things to see how and why things are going the way they are, and maybe, oh look, that lighting's a bit better, and maybe working from there. You're trying to educate yourself on something. You're not doing it through books or whatever. You're doing it more of a hands-on approach. Okay. Aquarius, you've got the Seven of Cups. What's stopping you at the moment is literally you don't know what to go for. Again, that I keep harping back to this abundance of this Ten of Pentacles, which has not shown itself in this read anywhere. It didn't even show itself in the split, but there is just this abundance energy. Maybe you're all going to be becoming more abundance over the next couple of weeks as well, or abundant over the next couple of weeks. Now, that might not necessarily be finances. That could be anything. In Aquarius's case here, maybe they have more suitors than they know what to do with, or maybe they've got more job offers than they know what to do with. Maybe they've got more work coming in than they can handle. Okay, but there's choices in front of you, Aquariuses, which you just, I don't know, it's causing you to seize up. It's like, oh, I don't know where to turn. Okay. And the Hierophant, last of all, coming out for the Pisceans. What is holding you back is literally being uneducated in something. Okay, not knowing and not being able to find someone who can tell you. Okay, and that's what's holding you back. Right. Though I did say I will show you the bottom card. I don't normally show the bottom card out of this because that's the overall energy of this. But what is crossing all this is the Lovers. Okay, and there's a doubled energy of this. For a lot of you, this is all to do with love. Okay, more specifically, a deep soul love you are looking for, or reluctant to start, or something. Maybe you're all just a little bit nervous about, is it the real thing? Okay, but the other energy I'm getting coming off that quite poignantly is you're all being tested by the universe at the moment. Okay, for some of you, no, this isn't your twin flame, and no, this isn't a deep soul connection. It's the same old devil you normally go for. It's just being resurrected, repackaged, and put in front of you again to see if you've learned your lessons. For some of you, you have. For some of you, you haven't. Some of you are going to go back into the same old cycle of whatever it is: narcissism, abuse, being treated like a doormat, taking it. Typical Cancerian energy there. But for others of you, you're going to sort of see it for what it is. You're going to look through the packaging because you have learned your lesson and you are going to move on. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's just the universe is literally testing you all to see if you've passed your tests. It's like the pop quiz test in school, and none of you are expecting it. None of you've done any revision on anything, and then the teacher turns around and says, right, okay, put your books away, we're having a test. And then you're like, oh, okay. So this is like the universe doing a sneak test on you for this particular moon cycle. Okay, so that is your energies for the next couple of weeks, all spurning off this new moon. Hopefully it resonates with you, or will resonate with you as the time comes. If it does, please leave a comment and let me know. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like this video, well, you can give it a thumbs down if you like, but be a big boy, let me know, or girl, be a big person, and let me know in the comments why. Okay, because that way I might be able to do something about it, because as far as I was concerned, the lighting was shocking at the beginning of this video, and I did manage to correct it towards the end. Maybe you don't like the way I deliver these. Maybe you have some ideas of how I should be doing my all signs overviews. By all means, let me know, and I'll probably ignore it because it's the way I do it. Yeah, sometimes I'm like that. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I strongly suggest that you do so, because then you're like kind of willingly putting your energies into the tarot team pot, which means there's more chance of all this resonating with you. Don't worry too much if your star sign is not resonating with you. It is a general read after all. I'm not sure if I said it at the beginning, but it may or may not resonate with you. We can't all be going down the same road at the same speed at the same time, because it would just be a huge mess, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're all going on different speeds, all traveling different routes. We're all going to the same destination, but we're all deciding which ways we go to do it. So possibly if you are I don't know, I just keep focusing in on the Gemini up at the top there. If you are a Gemini, you might be working from a different aspect of your birth chart, and you might be saying, well, to be fair, the Capricorn seems to be resonating with me more. I am looking into things a little bit because I'm not sure what's going on. There you go. Watch that one when I get round to do it, and also watch anyone else's. And the new moon is done, yeah. So watch them if it's resonating with you, not just mine, anyone's, because the chances are you're working from that aspect of your birth chart. Okay, well, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, so you will be good out there.